So, Cheyenne, I wanted to talk to you about your annotated bibliography. Hopefully you read the notes and markup on the article. You did a really good job with your annotation here, but the problem was the articles that you have here. And this is a real issue that will lead you to fail your paper if you don't have correct sources. Now, you are required to have at least 5 research journal articles. And if you notice on your very first one here, you don't show this as a research journal. And if you get to this, it is a publication, but it needs to be cited correctly. Now, this is actually a presentation, and it was not a journal article, and you would need to cite, you can use this, but you would need to cite it um, as it was originally given within the process if you're going to be using this particular article. So let's look at some of the other ones here. 12 ways to work with kids that are harmed by parents that cohabitate. Again, let's click out and see what this is. Because this isn't cited right to get us to where we need to be and to see if it's a journal article. Okay, so this indicates it was written by a physician, and this is a website, not a research article. So there again is a significant piece. You can see as you go through these, this one says it's an article, and it doesn't link. So what I did was pull it up. So let me pull it up again and see if we can get it into place and see what it is. Okay. All right. Scholarship for children with single parents. This again is a website, not a research article. So it's important that you think about going back and looking at how you're searching. Now, on the website in American Family Systems, you have directions on how to write a research paper. And under those, if you look here, under your research videos, you have 14 different videos that exist, okay? One of them is where to find the information and collecting and evaluating the sources you're using, and how to search the library site for Social Index. Now you're asked to use Social Index for this paper, so it
During
would
this
be
segment,
wise
we're
if
going
you
to
would
look
go
at
back and look
the
at this
Mansfield
video
University site to
site.
help you
Now,
find
some things have
your
changed since I
research
made this
for your
video a
paper.
year ago.
These
So
are
I'm
just
going to
going to be
stop
quick
it
steps.
and give you a quick look at the homepage of
During this
the
segment, we're going
university.
to look at the Mansfield University site to help you find your research.
Okay, so if we come back here, as I showed you with the advising pieces, just come into the library. And if you do that, and we're looking at your topic here, all we need to do is to go in here and look at cohabitation and child well-being. Okay, so cohabitation. Okay, and let's just search that for now. That's going to pull us out into the library, and you're going to enter it just with your passcodes so that you can enter the library. Once you've done that, you're going to see that there's about 17,000 articles on cohabitation. I'm going to pull the screen over, and you can see what you need to do then is to bring this to full text articles, Scholarly peer-reviewed articles. Now we've dropped it to 6,000 articles. We want it within the last few years, so we brought it down to the last 12 years this way. It readjusts it, brings it down to 4,000 articles, and we want to look in Social Index. There. Now you're bringing it down to about 700 articles. Now we want to fine-tune that by language. We only want English. And most likely we only want things in the United States, so we can bring it down by geography as well. And we've got about 46 articles to look at. Now, obviously, there's a lot more than that, but this will bring you to peer-reviewed journals. And so Cohabitation and Child Well-Being by Wendy Manning, and I believe this may have been one of the articles that you did have at one point. Wendy Manning is a sociologist at Bowling Green State University in Ohio. And so that fits right in, and you can see there's your article, and it's cited correctly. Now let me go back to this site here. Here's your article in full form. All right. I'm going to see if I can pull this out while it's running. It won't let me. But here's the article, and you can move over to the side and send yourself this article. So you don't have to print it, and you can just have it in your emails. Or you can export it. You can also just click here. And this is the correct way to find the citing. So here's the Cohabitation and Wellbeing article. This is the correct way to cite it, instead of the way that you have it in your paper. Okay, so what you have here is entirely wrong. It doesn't show that the site is a research article. Now the next article down here, this one from Psychology Today. Psychology Today is popular literature. It is not a research journal. So it's much better to search in Social Index. And I was going to give you the chance to redo this to pull up your grade, but then I didn't hear back from you about that. But you need to clean up these articles so that you're able to make sure that you have the minimum of 5 research articles in your paper. Hope that helps.